I went to a pub. Oh,
Same.
Yeah, same. I'm
And
back in the group. Where are all of you guys?
Probably like an hour.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to turn.
Alright. I think we're probably going back to group here. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, no, it looks like they're gonna start. So this is Poost Office versus the Handoff guy. And I appear not to have game sound. There we go, hopefully. Nothing really happening in the first minute. Wasa now coming in past a few, but Dusk there in time to capsize him. Dusk as now almost passed, but combination of ball parts and Globus. Get the return. First round of pups. Rolling bomb sweep by the Handoff god. Ball parts undefused. Gonna get a grab. Probably defused now. Maybe past 3 though. See what Arm Branch can do with Boost. Not much. Now Maradona needs to push out, get this block there. He does. So it's 1-0. Handoff got little boat by ball parts, I think. Laser Pig blocks. I think they might have been there. He's gonna back out, look for pups. Gets a rolling bomb. Globus with the flaccid. But now, the Handoff god have 3 ahead, 1 on anti. That's what you gotta do on rush. Laser. Not able to take that boost back wall. Kind of slow game so far. There's another round of pups coming. Only rolling bombs so far this game. That's kind of amazing. 6 pups, 6 rolling bombs. Wasa, chance to be past 3. Laser Pig pushing out, did a really good job. Solo OD, that's a great play by Laser. Globus gets around Arm Branch, gonna boost top and into a spike. Rip. Wasa now looking to boost top. S is closing down on him, but he gets around S. Now underneath Arm Branch. Laser Pig does a good job cutting off the quick wrap, but Wasa helps get his own turn. Now another flaccid, but Wasa's dead as hell. Arm Branch coming in. Wasa gets there in time. Arm Branch avoids the return. But Wasa now going to get the first non-rolling bomb of the game. The Tag Pro Arm Branch gets around him. Say it ain't so. That would have been a catastrophe. Now ball parts with a juke on flag. Can he get around Dusk? He can for his... Oh! Okay, there we go. For his second cap of the game. Maradona narrowly avoids spiking himself. Now S, see if he can get the snipe. That's going to be a tough angle. And some great blocks. I think there was a little boat there too from Maradona. 3-1 handoff guide. Maradona, of course, playing against his his fellow WASD laser pig. A little bit of a rivalry match. So another tag pro goes to ball parts. Handoff God been doing pretty well on pups. I think it's I think the actual pup numbers are closer to even, but in terms of non-rolling bombs, the Handoff God have done very well. Globus is going to be out top. Solid blocks, but the snipe just in time by S. Ball parts misses the snipe, finds a spike. Not going to go back for anti. Okay, now he's going to go for the pup. Laser pig coming in, gets around Wasa. Maradona pushing out, pushes out too far. He is going to get the pup as well. Dusk with the tag pro on regrab. Flag pro now. Dusk with a nice move around ball parts. And coming in. That's some really poor OD by Handoff God. It's a nice boost route by Dusk, but just the parting of the blue sea there to let him in. Globus with a great corner juke. See if he can avoid the boost. Arm branch pushes S first into Globus, then into a spike. The spike's going to let Wasa get past 1 at least, maybe past 2 coming top. He's going to try to get this power up. And oh, he manages to lead Maradona into it. I think he probably could have just gone straight in for the cap, but he'll let the tag pro clean up. And Globus with the tag pro of his own. Just waiting for Wasa to get back. And Globus' tag pro is going to allow Wasa past 2. Globus smartly just stays back for regrab. Kills some people. But Laser again with a really solid OD play. He's saved 2 caps alone right now. The difference between a close game and one that's starting to get out of hand with 2 minutes to go in this first half. Laser Pig now coming in. Looks like he has the round back. Goes behind the flag. Flaccid now by Maradona. His power-ups are spawning ball parts with a nice move to get that juke juice. Maradona is going to get the tag pro. They do give up a cap, but they can make it worth it if they use these pups well here. Globus gets a little unlucky, but now they have a lead past 3. This has to be a cap. Oh, no. Maradona is worried about the boost from behind, but S comes in with the boost from the head. Not sure if there's a breakdown in communication there or what, but it's a wasted opportunity. Particularly since they did give up the cap to get those pups. Ball parts, good positioning. Doesn't quite get the return on Laser. Another tag pro for the Handoff God. Feels like just about every round they've had one, but now ball parts. Gets forced into a grab. Globus can be past 3 here. the tag pro spawning in base, this needs to be a cap, and it is. 5-3. And a couple quick flacids. So the half winds down.
Three, two, one.
So 5-3 is ball parts with 5 power-ups, 14 returns, and 2 caps. Nice little game for ball parts. Laser Pig randomized the teams. Arm Branch says it's a mid-game trade. Looks like they've traded Wassa for Dusk and Globus for S. And I think Globus is still AFK. Now he's back on his proper team. Ready for the second half. I always thought that with the redesign, they should have moved the randomize and swap team buttons a little further from each other, because that does happen sometimes. So 5-3, heading into the second half of game 1 on Rush.
2, 1.
Looks like no changes for either team. Laser Pig with a quick flacid. Dusk gonna grab, also get returned. Wassa with a good corner. Gonna be out, has to avoid the snipe by S. See what Wassa can do with this boost. His Arm Branch is playing anti, no reason to push anything. Gonna end in a kiss. Globus should be past 2. Gets caught up a little bit on the wall there. First round of power-ups, a tag pro apiece. Would like Globus to live a little bit longer before kissing that tag pro, but he's on his way back now. So mostly neutralized tag pros. This happens so often. Laser not quite out. Dusk gets spawned on by Globus. No. Wassa needs one more return. Not going to come quite in time. Arm Branch gets ahead. Another round of pups spawning. Paul Parts gets the return and the pup. While Laser Pig was going to get the tag pro, so that lets Wassa make this a 3-cap game, although the tag pro for Laser Pig might make it worth it. Nice snipe by Maradona, but the sack pushes Laser Pig into the grab, and the .25 keeps him alive against Maradona, so he's going to get out to save the cap there. Although with ball parts on anti, Globus needs to get around Dusk, and he can't. I think he had the over, but Oh well. It's Globus now. Misses the boost. Letting Dusk out. Maradona grabs. Not the smartest of grabs, but still 2 ahead. Dusk gonna try to go in behind, and another Flaccid leads to first cap of the half for Poost office. Now are down by 2 once again. And again, Tag Pro, Poost office. And Juke Juice for Handoff God. Maradona baits Arm Branch into the boost, killing his regrab. But he's gonna come in, not quite. Flag Pro now, Globus will have a grab past 1, 2. Dusk gets around Maradona, but not around Bowel Parts. Bowel Parts, I don't know what I'm saying. The kiss comes, Dusk was playing anti. It's a good kiss for Poost office. Is S walking in now. Ball Parts, Flaccids. You can go back to anti, presumably. He does indeed. S gonna try to boost around back. Wasa gets around to cover it, but Maradona with the Flaccid. Way too many Flaccids leading to caps for the Handoff God. That's something they are gonna have to cut down on. There's another Tag Pro for Ball Parts. He's been doing a great job on pups. I can't remember the last round he didn't get one of the pups. This Globus kills himself, but Wasa walking in can't get between Laser Pig and S. One cap lead in favor of the Handoff God right now, as Globus was almost out, but gets spawned on by Laser Pig, who tries to get another return, ends up spiking himself. Wasa, I was started to say Flaccids, but somehow gets around the defense. S with a spike, so Wasa's past 2 for a while. Arm Branch coming in now with the blocks are there. Great blocks. Back to a 2-cap game, and another Tag Pro for each team. Both teams have got theirs on offense. Wasa boosts into a spike. Or Maradona, I don't know, somebody. They were both spawning. And Tag Pros, once again, cancel out, but good backwards boost by Ball Parts to get the reset, and now boost Globus. Backwards, just a little friendly, get the hell out of here, we don't want you here on defense, you offender. Kind of boost, I think. It's now a 3-cap lead for the Handoff God. Ball Parts just bodying Dusk, gets the rolling bomb. Poost office get the good one though. Ball Parts almost manages to rolling bomb, diffuse Laser Pig into a spike. Does get the return though. Globus now looking for a way in. With that Tag Pro, it's going to be difficult, and Arm Branch is out. Globus needs to stay alive now. This Dusk was playing anti. It's just going to circle around the mid block. Round and round we go. S was following him for a little while. Thinks better of it now, and the kiss comes. Both teams playing anti, but I've been coaching Handoff God to kiss, even if both teams have anti. The feeling being that they're more likely to get out in general, so a double reset is more advantageous to them. Dusk now gonna be past 4 potentially. Kind of gets caught up on a block, but the Tag Pro from S makes that walk-in cap. See if they can get another one off of this Tag Pro, as Laser Pig gonna be past 2. Again, kind of gets caught on the block, but he's got this boost to work with. Coming in, not gonna happen like that. Ball Parts gets the grab out past 3. S with the flag. Not going to kiss. There was a risky decision not to kiss. Dusk does get out, so they don't pay for it, but ball parts now all the way back in base. Holding the flag pretty well. Gonna consider the kiss, but now gonna look for Wasa to maybe get the solo and try to get the pup. He is gonna get the pup. It's juke juice for ball parts, and I'm assuming that the other pup was a diffused rolling bomb. As Globus not quite able to use the boost. Arm Branch uses it now, and kiss comes in. Ball part's gonna have just a little bit left as that now does expire his juke juice. Maradona boosting round back. Looks like he has it. He does. Wasa with the chance to be past 3. If he can use this boost, and he takes it into a spike. Now, Globus needs to stay alive. Avoids S. Avoids the spike. He'd been boosting into that spike a couple times in scrims. I got really scared for a sec there. The kiss comes in from Arm Branch. Handoff God, we're playing anti, but now Arm Branch can play anti with his tag pro. Maradona should just look to hold here. No reason to force anything. Up 3 caps. Another team has a tag pro. Just sit on the other side of that block. No reason to go anywhere. Makes a nice juke on Arm Branch as well. This should just about wrap it up. Wasa getting around Arm Branch, I think. It's the ribbon.
3, 2,
S does get the
1.
return, and Globus messes up the boost to lose his chance at kept flag, but another really, really strong performance from ball parts, showing why he's one of the, if not the best defender in the league. I mean, I guess it's either Arm Branch or ball parts, and you look at the stats and the results in this first rush game, and I'd have to say that that's going to go to ball parts. So 9-6 on that rush game, and I'm gonna go talk to my team. All right, starting game 2 on Jardim.
Three, two, one.
some power-ups. Getting an early lead for our Poost office here on Jardum. Nice juke by Wassa and a missed snipe by Arm Branch, but Laser Pig there to clear it up. So, another round of pups. Wassa's gonna grab a Tag Pro, Rolling Bomb for S. Dusk is past 3, but the one... Oh, God. I can only assume that there was not communication there. Wassa was the only one ahead. He had a Tag Pro. He was going to make it difficult to score, and then he just tried to kill somebody instead of getting ahead. Was able to use his Tag Pro to get 1 cap, and a spike untimely by Poost office gives Handoff God a 2nd cap. But that was that 3rd cap for Poost office should not have happened. That was a painful one to watch. Dusk past 3. It's these the flacids at the wrong moments that are gonna kill you on Jardum. When you grab and then die, and immediately the other team grabs and gets past 3. Gotta be very sure that you can get out when you grab, or that your defense is solid and is not gonna let the flag out until you at the very least spawn. Globe with a nice shoot past Arm Branch, but nothing doing. See if Wassa can get out past 3. That's exactly what I was talking about. As he takes the route around back, giving Laser Pig time to catch up. I think he had the route straight in there. See if he can make this a cap. I think he had the bomb in, but oh god, a lot of flacids, but they buy Arm Branch enough time. Globus, I think he had that route again. Ball parts playing anti. There's a Tag Pro spawning in base for both teams, but neither flag carrier really. I mean, it's return for cap for both teams, but everybody's dead for both teams. So neither flag carrier really in any danger of dying. I say is S, I believe, yes, does now die. Maradona misses the boost, but ball parts goes to return. Laser Pig gonna walk through blue, gets past ball parts, but the kiss comes. Both teams playing anti, but like I was saying before, pretty okay with that. I say that, but Dusk immediately gets past 3. Another round of pup spawn. S and Laser Pig grab them, so it's gonna be rolling on flag. Ball parts unable to get the defusal. It's gonna be walking for S. And Laser Pig now. And these are the cap trains that will kill you on Jardum. Dusk again past. The flacids are coming in. The blocks are there. And the good news, if you're Handoff God, is that 5 caps on Jardum is nothing. The bad news is you need to get this under control right now, or else this is going to turn into a blowout. Globus, nice little juke, gets past Arm Branch. S hits the snipe. Globus gets bombed all the way to the right. Boost block by Maradona. Doesn't quite amount to anything, but worth a shot. That was awfully close for Laser Pig. Ball parts gets out. Boost into Arm Branch. Ball parts playing anti. Handoff God get the kiss. Lying Maradona out. Dusk with a good bomb. Laser Pig is a tricky snipe, but if you hit that, would have been a cap. Globus gets the split between Laser and S, but only to walk into a spike. S almost hits the boost. Another round of power-ups is one's diffused and Tag Pro for Globus. See if he can lead Wasa through the team tiles. Easier said than done with Arm Branch coming from behind and good bomb. Globus now does a good job avoiding the flag. Lets Laser Pig bomb into him, but gets returned and S had the anti. Oh, Dusk gets around Maradona with a great juke, but a poorly timed swipe by Maradona. And looking for the fancy route in. Doesn't quite happen. But a couple flacids do happen. It's going to be a cap for Laser Pig. Globus tries to save up the bomb. Good attempt, but not much you can do really when all of your teammates flacid. 2 Tag Pros now for the Handoff God. They need to use these to get back into the game right now. It's not a good start as Globus grabs, but S smartly does not get the return. But return does come now. That's 1 cap, but the Tag Pros are almost done, and nobody's on offense with Globus, so he's forced to grab again. Wasa has a chance to be past 2. This boost doesn't quite spawn for him. It's now 4 cap game. Globus coming in. Bomb was hit maybe a little bit early, but Globus is going to be able to walk around. Down to 3, so 3 caps, another round of power-up spawning, and another half to play. It's an eternity. Is another Tag Pro for Globus. Wasa going to try to come in off the corner. Not quite able to, but Globus has a chance to be past 2. Wasa kind of gets in the way. It was going to be a difficult chance anyway.
3, 2, 1.
So 8-5 in this first half on Jardim. Ball parts with another 19 returns and a lot more prevent. Dusk with 4 caps. I'm gonna go talk to my team again. All right. All the speeches done.
2, 1.
Time for this last half on Jardum. 3-cap game in favor of Poost Office. Wassa with a quick chance, nice juke. He can come in here and make it a 2-cap game. He just sneaks underneath the flag. Let's see what the blocks can do. Nah. I seem to not have game sounds again. I'll just wait for a better moment to refresh. Don't want to do it when the bombs are up. Wassa tries to go for a fancy boost, but spikes himself. Dust coming in, and with the anti, I think now I can refresh. Oh, I'm sorry, Ballpart says I completely missed your cap while I was refreshing. Rip. So, now down to 2. Globus coming in, but Laser Pig playing anti on Wassa. So back to a 3-cap game. Ballpart's coming in. He has the straight in. Goes around back. I was had flashes of Wassa's missed cap, but he had a little more time there. Does get it in. Laser Pig staying alive. Boosting up and oof. Rough. Power up spawning. Tag Pro and a Juke Juice for Poost Office. Laser misses everybody and the flag. But he's going to get a clear grab for Dusk. And Maradona just has the angle. So, Ballparts, I believe, sticking himself in the way so that Laser Pig had to kill him in order to get in towards the flag, and that just created the angle. Globus, not quite out. Had a chance to be past 3. Another round of power-ups. It's like an undifused rolling bomb for each side. Globus looking at Kiss Laser Pig. Not the best idea before the before S's rolling bomb got diffused, but ball parts. Oh, and a lucky bomb spawn. Bon spawn. That would be a tilter for me if I were on Poost Office. Laser Pig gonna be out left. Cuts back. Maradona has the contained. Ball parts misses badly. Laser Pig. Oh, that was gonna be a highlight real play if he'd managed to get that in. Ball parts in the right place. Now in the wrong place as he kills Globus. But 2 tag pros for the Handoff God. Once again, need to get a cap or 2 off of these. Plenty of time remaining, just 3-cap game, but it's gotta start with something. Globus with a nice grab. The Poost helps him, but he's gonna be pretty contained. Arm Branch and S looking to lock it down here. Easier said than done on Jardim. Globus passed 3. The block should be there. S might have had that boost in, but Handoff God gonna concede a tag pro to get the cat. Now they gotta neutralize this tag pro, and flacciding is not the way to do that, but I've just about done it now as the flag pro gets returned, and the tag pro should be out when he spawns. It is. Globus with a nice grab using Wassa. His backboard and sneaks it in. Just a one-cap game now as Wassa's coming out. Ball parts hits the snipe. Wassa backed up smartly. He's got a chance to come in now, although just 1v2 blocks. Maradona alone in base. Not able to make anything happen. Globus spikes himself. Gonna be a tag pro for Poost office. Probably gonna keep it on D, I imagine. Now it looks like they want to take it out. Guess with 3.5 minutes, they're not satisfied with this 1-cap lead, although tag pro goes and immediately grabs, so not the best use, but he gets underneath Maradona. That's... You can't get juked there, Big Bub. Laser Pig boosting Dusk back. Ball parts hits the snipe. Back to a 2-cap game with 3.5 to go. Globus not able to get out. Another round of power-up spawning. Handoff God starting to get to the point where you need to win the pups. They do get a diffused rolling bomb, ball parts, fights off Dusk to get a juke juice, and it's now 3v4. I didn't see exactly when, but it looks like Arm Branch is lagged out. No sympathy whatsoever if you're Handoff God. Keep playing. So, 2v2 blocks. And it's a 2-cap game again. Still nobody's gotten in for Post office. They're apparently not calling for timeout. I don't remember whether they're allowed to in this situation or not. I would think that you could, but regardless, this is an opportunity for the Handoff God to rescue themselves after putting themselves in a hole. Globus able to prevent the cap, as now Flaccid Trip has gotten in. That was a solid minute or so that Post office were playing with 3 people, and it's unfortunate to see games change based on lagouts, but like I said, if you're a Handoff God, have no sympathy whatsoever. Gotta keep playing through the lagouts. Unfortunate that that Poost office weren't able to get somebody else in faster though. So tie game. Flaccid Trip now, past 2. Handoff God have put in a lot of work to get this game back level. Don't wanna concede the lead now. Laser Pig, the juke juice. Dusk with a nice rub grab. Gonna get around ball parts. He backs off well, keeps his contain. He's gonna let Dusk have the boost though. I'm not sure that's what Dusk wanted to do with the boost though. thought he had a decent chance to boost that in. So he goes for the aggressive bomb play. It's going to let Globus pass 3. If the return can come, doesn't quite. So, overtime. Golden cap on Jardim, which is not exactly the fairest way of settling a game, but c'est la guerre. Alright, golden cap on Jardim, here we go.
3, 2,
Markham 3 entered channel.
What's up, Markham? Globus starting off with a nice spike. We are currently on golden cap in Jardim.
That's fun.
Should be. Globus pass 2. There's a chance here. Laser Pig cuts him off. Wasa. Gonna wait for Globus to get to regrab. Not really gonna be able to do that. He's gonna boost around S pass 2. Laser Pig gets the pull and kisses. Dust gets around Maradona. There's going to be a good chance if Maradona had gotten the return. Now Globus needs to stay alive. Does so long enough. Globus making things very close there as Dust got flag tile as he just walked closely between Arm Branch and the spike.
I thought I had your stream link, but I forgot what it is. Could I have a link to the game or the stream, one of the two?
And Arm Branch with the capture. I unfortunately looked away there. So Poost office going to take the Jardim game in overtime. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Ooh, adios.
Yeah, say hi and bye, Markham.
Later.